she's so fine. Hell of her, blows my mind. Hell of her, lights my day.
What's good, guys? This is going to be an update regarding Shamaya Winders. Most of you know her from the Kenneka Jenkins case. She was one of the people that arrived to the party at the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare in Rosemont in September of 2017 with Kenneka Jenkins. And she was also one of the last people with her before she was found in the freezer. Now, this is coming from the Chicago Sun-Times. It came out on the 29th of June. And I want to thank D. Walsh for sending it to me. Man dies in Austin shooting. A man died in a shooting Sunday in Austin on the west side of Chicago. Maurice Beals, 26, was on the street in the 5700 block of West Ohio Street about 7:40 p.m. when someone approached and fired, according to the Chicago police and the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. Maurice Beals suffered a gunshot wound to the left arm and chest and was transported to Loyola Hospital, where he was pronounced dead about 3 hours later at 11:24 p.m. No one was in custody. So Shamaya posted on Facebook several things. She's obviously very hurt behind this. I didn't get a chance to tell you I love you. Heartbroken. On the 28th, this make me don't want to live no more. My brother's leaving me. They all I got, all I know. They taught me everything from left to right, from hopping gates, being in trouble at school, street smarts, book smart, everything. I got it from my brothers. I don't even know how to feel, how to live, how to love, or shit no more. I'm broken forever. I never knew shit was going to end like this. I just want to get under my mama and ball up. I don't like this life, shit. Again on the 28th. Man, y'all know how I am about my brothers. I can't breathe. Y'all just took my soul. And she posted this picture of them on FaceTime together. And he has such a big smile on his face, and so does she. It's precious, actually. And she posted this. You made me so effing happy. I told you everything, my secrets and all. All you ever wanted me to do was get some money and lay back like you did. I'm so effed up behind this, Shorty. I'm so sick. I can't believe I didn't get to talk to you, tell you I love you, or none. We see each other and won't say none to each other like we ain't brother and sister. On my nana, you just killed my soul. You just hurt me to the core. When Kenneka died, I had you. You had me. Nightmares, traumatized, crying, screaming, asking God while you held me and wiped my tears. When them people went against me, you ain't changed. I can't effing believe my life, my whole heart, my other half. I always said that. What's little 21 without 21? I'm so effing sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't believe my big brother just died. Y'all, dead wrong. I don't want to live no more. My brother's gone to the system and graveyard. I ain't got no purpose no more. I'm gonna miss the F out of you, man. And then she tagged him. And she said, I love you. So sad. She posted again. Whenever anything happened to my brother, I felt it for him. No matter what it was, I felt that hurt. I felt that hurt he felt. Just imagine him dying. How that made me feel. Y'all really killed my effing brother. I didn't get a chance to hug him or shit. This foul right here. Y'all know it is. Then she shared this photo of him from this legal help firm. And she says, you on legal firm. They got my brother up here. Whole city running their mouth like this, Maurice. It ain't never supposed to be like this. 21, you could have stayed in the feds for this. I hate my life right now. And the legal help firm article just says, Maurice Beals, 26, was shot to death on June the 27th in the 5700 block of West Ohio, Austin neighborhood, West Side. Seen or heard anything? Tip at cpdtip.com. Our condolences. Hashtag Chicago street crime. Hashtag stop killing people. It's the main thing there. She posted on the 29th. I pray to God that y'all made it home safe every night, good or bad terms. I say this all the time. I need my brothers, man. This hurt me too bad. I can't deal with this. I ain't strong enough. She says, hold your brothers tight with a broken heart on the 30th. On July the 1st, 2021, I lost my 21, going on 21. I thought this year was the one. Heartbroken. Again on the 1st, heartbroken. What the F? On the 2nd, she says, raise hell if they take one of yours. And she's angry and broken. She's just really going through it right now. On Monday of this week, yesterday, she says, I'm not myself. I'm not for nobody. I just lost the person I loved to death. He was there when shit was all bad, when nobody was. And every MF know that. I just feel like you ain't here now. Don't be here later on, Lil Dre. I don't want to talk. She posted this yesterday and says, you was my go-to. You was all I had left. We had our fallout, and that's what effed me up the most. I ain't never went that long without my brother. I needed you for any and every reason I can think of. Sometimes I'll just need you just because I called you. I told you everything. I told you anything, literally. I always told you everything. You had my PW to everything, Shorty. I love the F out of you. You taught me so much. You took your time with me. When I was effed up about Kenneka, you made sure everybody was in their lane, and I was in mines. You ain't leave my side. You checked every MF whenever about me. You was my brother, my protector. Shorty, everything to me. I looked at you like nothing could ever happen to Maurice. You took my heart out my chest. You was the best big brother a girl can ask for on my granny. I appreciate you, and I cherished every moment I had with you. I just wish I got to talk it out with you, let you know how I really felt. I missed you, and now I'm missing you more. I still won't trade on you. I still don't do no snake shit. I won't do none, 'cause my loyalty with you for life, forever, until I die, until death do us part. I want to be right next to you when my time come. You my brother for life. And then she tagged him again. And she posted some photos of him. A little cluster of photos. Again, them on FaceTime. FaceTime. So she's really hurt behind this, as anyone would be. And then she also posted this 52 minutes ago. It says, fill out a place when all that fake love's around. So I just wanted to bring this update because Shamaya is one that you really don't hear a lot about. She kind of lays low, and you just rarely hear anything about her. So I wanted to cover this story. And one more thing. Her brother died on a weekend where there were 78 people shot. A third of them were from mass shootings. And that's just one of the scene pictures, just one of them. It was a very violent weekend. It says 10 people were killed and 68 people were wounded in weekend shootings in Chicago as the city reaches the halfway point of what could be one of the most violent years in decades. 4 of the attacks were mass shootings with 4 or more people wounded. The attacks accounted for nearly a third of all shooting victims between Friday evening and early Monday morning. Chicago has seen at least 331 homicides so far this year, compared to 319 at this point last year and 247 in 2019. That is almost a 4% increase over last year and a 34% increase compared to 2019. There have been at least 1,842 shootings this year, compared to 1,625 last year at this time and 1,171 in 2019. 13% increase compared to 2020 and 57% increase compared to 2019. City Hall and police officials have stressed that the increase in violence from last year to this year has been slowing, with this June seeing fewer homicides and shootings than last June. Still, last year was one of the worst for gun violence since the mid-90s, and this year is on track for even more shootings and homicides. Over the weekend, people were shot in 17 of the city's 22 police districts. The most violent was the Grand Crossing district on the south side, where 6 were shot in one attack, 4 in another, and a 14-year-old was shot in a third attack. The most serious attack in the district was in the South Shore neighborhood, where a gunman in a black SUV sprayed bullets at a group of people around 8:45 p.m. Sunday, killing 1 woman and wounding 5 other people. Hours later, Nyoka Bowie, 37, was killed and at least 10 other people were shot in Marquette Park when gunmen stepped from an alley. The neighborhood is in the Chicago Lawn Police District, which surrounds Midway Airport. No one was in custody in either shooting. There have been at least 8 other mass shootings in Chicago this month. The police superintendent, David Brown, blamed the cluster of mass shootings on a surplus of illegal guns on the streets and a court system he complained was too slow to reopen and too lenient in sentencing. The answer is too many guns, too many illegal guns, and too many hands, and too little consequences. Chicago is on pace to recover 12,000 illegal guns by the end of the year, which would be a record, surpassing last year's 11,300 guns, he said. Brown said the Cook County court system has been too slow to resume criminal trials and also singled out what he called light consequences for emboldened criminals. We have strong advocacy in courts for offenders and very little for victims. He also noted that officers are being shot in higher numbers than last year. 31 officers have been shot or shot at this year. By the end of 2020, 79 officers had been shot or shot at. Then it goes into Shamaya's brother's shooting. This is Austin fatal shooting. A 26-year-old man died in a shooting Sunday on the west side. The same article that I just read. It goes into a West Pullman homicide. Early Sunday, a man was fatally shot in West Pullman on the far south side. Officers responded to a shot spotter alert and found the 24-year-old in the 11,700 block of South Laughlin Street. He suffered multiple gunshots and was pronounced dead at the scene. His name has not been released and no arrest report was made. Inglewood. Before dawn on Saturday, a 54-year-old man was shot and killed in Inglewood on the south side. Daryl Griffin was standing outside around 3 a.m. in the 600 block of West 61st Place when someone inside a passing SUV opened fire. Griffin was shot in the torso and taken to UC Medical Center, where he died. No arrest. Humboldt Park. Early Saturday, 25-year-old Nico Davis was shot and killed around 4:35 a.m. in the 2600 block of West Thomas Street in Humboldt Park. Shot in his chest, taken to Strauger Hospital, and pronounced dead. It just goes on and on and on, guys. I mean, this is just absolute terror. This man allegedly kills girlfriend in Chatham apartment. A Calumet City man allegedly shot his girlfriend and the mother of his young son execution style at the beginning of the weekend in Chatham. Janine Walters, 30, was found in the early morning hours Saturday in her apartment in the 700 block of East 79th Street, lying face down with a bullet wound in the back of her head. Kareem Hunter, 27, who is charged with first-degree murder, originally told investigators he had nothing to do with his girlfriend's death, but then changed his story multiple times, prosecutors said, including saying she committed suicide. Hunter eventually said the couple had been in an argument and that the gun had gone off accidentally, prosecutors said. A witness, Walter's cousin, told investigators Walter had said on June the 19th that she was unhappy in her relationship and was planning to end it. Hunter also allegedly told investigators that he wrapped up the gun and had thrown it in the Calumet River, prosecutors said. Hunter's phone records show that he called his brother about 3:30 a.m. June the 26th and asked for a ride, prosecutors said. Video surveillance from a nearby business allegedly shows Hunter leaving his girlfriend's apartment and then returning a little while later to pick up a phone. It goes into other shootings. A woman, another woman, 4 people, 1 woman, 1 man. 44 people were wounded in shootings in Chicago between 5 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday. So this was a horrific weekend in Chicago, and unfortunately, Shamaya Winders is heartbroken behind it because her brother was killed. So I'm going to end the story on that note. I definitely wanted to do this story. Thanks for watching, guys.